Mastering the charts in 5 videos, episode 4. In this episode, we're going to be doing all practical work. No theory work, no classroom work. We're going to put everything that I've taught you now in episode 1, 2, and 3 together on the charts. Now, if you haven't watched episode 1, 2, and 3, I highly recommend you do, because this video is going to make no sense to you at all. So I'll put a link to those videos in the comment section below. But I get a lot of traders that join me from an SMC background, Smart Money Concept. They've learned Smart Money Concept, and for some reason, it hasn't worked for them. Now, I don't believe in Smart Money Concept. I don't believe that the market is manipulated as much as traders say. And the only people that talk about Smart Money Concepts are retail traders on YouTube. When I actually watch documentaries or interviews from institutional traders or bankers, their method of trading is the complete opposite to how retail traders say they trade. And I just don't believe the market is manipulated as much as they say. I mean, when I lose a trade, it goes to my broker. It doesn't go to the bank or institution, okay? The only reason why Smart Money Concept works, that style of trading, is because it uses tight stop losses and big risk reward ratios. Now, I'm going to show you that same approach now, but in a more easier way, okay? Because my style of trading is pretty much trends, pullbacks, higher highs, higher lows. It's about as simple as it can get. But even that approach itself over the past 5-6 years has made me a lot of money. I want to show you as well, if you master that simple style of trading, you too can get tight stop losses and big risk reward ratios, and you don't necessarily have to learn this complicated approach, and I'm going to say it, brainwashed on how the market moves. It moves the way it will move, okay? If price comes down to a support line, I'm making a probability guess or trade that price will bounce off it. It's no different to price coming up into a level and making a trade based that institutions are going to push price down. It's a probability. It might happen, it might not happen, and whichever approach you trade with, it's probability. That's why you have stop losses in place to protect your capital, and that's why we have take profits to make money. So yeah, let's jump on the charts now, and I will show you approach now. We're going to put everything that we've taught you in episode 1, 2, and 3 together now on approach on the charts, and show you approach that's going to give you high risk reward ratios. So let's jump on the charts. Okay, so we're going to simulate gold, okay? I don't know what's going to happen with gold, but I'm going to simulate gold because it's going to give us some good amount of pips. We make a lot of pips on gold, even stocks and indices as well. It moves slightly different to currency pairs, which is really, really good because, like I said, a lot of people like a lot of pips. They like big trades, big swing moves, and gold is perfect for that. Now, same again, as we did in the last episode, we're going to be loading up the 1 hour and daily time frame. So I'm going to look at the daily as our confirmation which way the market's heading, like an institution would, based off fundamental analysis. Then they'll go to the technical analysis and place their trades at certain positions. We'll be doing the same. We're going to look at the higher time frame to get our fundamental analysis, and then we will go down to lower time frames to look for where to enter the market. So let me just load up the 1 hour, we'll load up to the daily, and we'll have an old school trading session. Yeah, I like that old school trading session. So I'm going to pop this up like this here, make this like this smaller, put this here. We're going to put the daily here, make this smaller. There we go there, here. Oh, get rid of that there. We're not trading the binary destroyer today. Done, naked. And want naked charts here, and put this like this here, make myself a little bit smaller, and yeah, let's begin. Okay, right, first things first, what I want to teach you mainly in this video is we're going to focus on what's happening now. Okay, that's the most important part. A lot of people out there will say that you'll get market cycles and price repeats itself. Yes, that statement is true, but if you want to be successful, you've got to learn and read what's happening now, because we're taking trades now, okay? Not what happened yesterday or last week or last month. I don't care. We want to focus on what is happening now. So based off what I've taught you in episode 1, 2, and 3, if you haven't already watched it, go watch it. It's going to make sense. Right now, price, and I said, this is just, I've loaded up gold right now. And just from reading the charts on the 1 hour, I can see we've got a trend up, a pullback, a higher high, a low, boom, we're coming down, yeah? See that? Can you see that how we're going down now? So we're going down. So we're going down, okay? That's what I can see off the 1 hour charts. Now, if we go back to the on the daily, let me put myself here. Okay, I'll put myself here. What I want to do on the daily is I want to mark up the previous high and previous low in the market. So I'm going to mark up here at the bottom and I'm going to mark up here at the top. Why have I done this? Okay, so off the daily time frame, I know that institutions have bought price from this level, pushed price up. And I know institutions are now selling at this level here. So I know now that institutions are selling price. I know they bought it from the bottom and they're selling from the top. So when you put that up perfectly with the 1 hour and you start to see price coming down like this here, trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, what do you think is going to happen? We're going to go down. I'm putting both time frames together now. Everybody, all the institutions are selling off the daily from this level, and all the retail and that, or the smart retail as we want to call them, because if they didn't they'd be stupid, are also selling at selling here. They're selling because they can see the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. They're putting both time frames together, and the result is, if I press play on this simulator, is we're probably going to come down. So I'll put the simulator here, is we're going to be coming down, yeah? And what happens? We come down. Okay, so what I'm looking for is I'm looking for either the daily to get retouched or this level here to get retouched. One of the two, because I know buyers will push price up. I know sellers will push price down from this level, okay? When you start getting changing character on the lower time frames, that's what traders tend to call market manipulation, because you've got two time frames telling you the opposite thing. Let me try and tell you what I mean. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're going into an uptrend now. It looks like we're going into an uptrend. Here, right? Here we go here, right? Here we go here. So see now how we've got a changing character off the 1 hour. And this is sometimes where you'll get manipulation, right? They call it manipulation. You see how we've got uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. I know, let's buy here, right? That makes logical sense off the 1 hour, doesn't it, right? It's a changing character, it's an uptrend, so we want to buy here. Yes, no, wrong. We don't want to buy here. And the reason being is because the 1 hour, the daily, is telling you the opposite. The daily is telling you to sell from this level because sellers have come into play at this level, this big engulfing candle. So you've now got two time frames telling you the opposite thing. You see what's happening? You've got the 1 hour telling you to buy, you've got the daily telling you to sell, and what's going to happen, you're either going to buy off the daily, no, you're either going to sell off the daily and get stopped out off the 1 hour, or you're going to buy off the 1 hour and get stopped out because the daily is telling you to sell. And what happens? I mean, I don't know what happens. Bang. There you go there. See what I mean? Right? If you bought, you would have got stopped out. If you sold, you would have got stopped out because on the 1 hour was in an uptrend. So you want to wait exactly for both time frames to tell you the exact same thing. So let's see what happens now. Do we get a now obviously price is going to come down, but we might either get a tap in of this level, we might get a tap in of this level. Now whichever happens, I know sellers will push price down from this level and buyers will push price up from this level. So let's see what happens, right? I'm going to make it a little bit quicker. Okay, so we tap in of this level. I've got this perfect. I've got this perfect now. Watch this. Right, so we tap in off this level, off the daily. Now I know now at the daily that the buyers at the bottom are taking profit at this level. They're not selling at this level, they're taking profit at this level. Because if you bought here, what are you going to do at the top? You're going to take profit, aren't you? You're going to sell your trade because you made a lot of money. In fact, you would have made, on gold, you would have made like 800 pips, 8,000 pips, 8,000 pips on gold, winner. So you're not, a lot of traders start taking profit. And what we want to see now is a change of character, and I've literally got this perfectly. Literally, this couldn't have been any more perfect where I stopped this. Look what we got here, right? Look at this changing character off the 1 hour. So we've got uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. Well, hang on here. We've now got a downtrend, pullback, sell. See that? Changing character. See that? Can you see that move here? So we've got a changing character now. And if you watch my episode, I think it was episode 2 or 3, we've got the 4 method points. So new high, previous high, previous low, new high. See that? Price drops. Watch what happens now. So see how I'm putting both time frames together. I've got a selling opportunity of the daily. It's telling me to sell off the daily. The 1 hour is telling me to sell, and we're gonna take a trade now. Just because we might come back up and retap this level, I'm gonna go for a 500 pip stop loss, 1% risk, 500 pip stop loss, and we'll go for 5,000 pip take profit. Yeah. There you go there. There you go. 5,000 pip take profit. Yeah. 5,000 pip. Watch what happens now. So we come down. Bang. Now what I want to do is I want to see if this low now gets broken. Oh, I'm gonna have done that wrong. I want to see now if this low here gets broken. Yeah. If this low here does not get broken, then I'm going to close this trade off early. So let's see what happens, right? Okay, in fact, I'm going to mark up this level here as well, because I think we might. I'm going to look for a change. Hold on here. Let me see what happens there. Okay, so we come up. Okay, so it looks like we're going lower, which is great. That's great. Right, watch this. Yes. Close off there. 10% made. Watch this. Right, and again, if you could understand the simple approach of support and resistance, smart money concepts, support and resistance, trends, pullbacks, higher highs and higher lows, you'll get a trend down like this here, right? And price will move like this here. As price slows down, the trend will get smaller and smaller. So you've got a big sell-off, small pullback, and then you'll start to get small trend down, bigger pullback, smaller trend down, bigger pullback. See that? See that approach? That's exactly what's happened here. We had a big sell-off, a tap in, we sold, big sell-off. Then we get a small pullback, and then we start to get, hang on here, we start to get a smaller trend down. Then we get this move, and then now we've got a changing character. Watch this, right? I'm not saying that this will happen, right? But just by the basis of what I said about uptrend and pullback, watch this here. If we tap in at this level here, we might, yeah, here we go here. Watch this. Watch this. Watch price go up from this level. I'm just going to take watch this, right? In fact, do you want to take a trade here? Yeah, watch this. Watch this, right? You see this slight small level here? Look at these rejection wicks. This is a bit of an advanced trade. Watch this. See if we get a tapping of this level. I'm going to take another trade, 500 pip stop loss, and I'm going to see if we go up from this level. Watch this. Come on. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that just there. I'm going to close that off there. How did I know that was going to happen? Okay, well, first of all, look at the engulfing candle. Look at the changing character. Look at the changing character just here. Watch this, right? Look at the changing character. Hold on. Look at the changing character. Look, ready? Trend down, pull back. Trend down. Oh, changing character. New high, previous high. We didn't go any lower. You see how we didn't go lower? So hang on here. This. Bang, what happens? Uptrend. Very messy setup. I wouldn't expect anybody as a beginner to see this, but I managed to spot it. Okay, now this isn't manipulation. This is just, to me, I see this as common sense. You see how we tap in at this level, right? Now what I want to see is, do we break this high or do we break this low? One of the two is going to happen. If we break to the upside, we go up, so we look for buys. If it's coming down, we look for sells. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Right, so let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like we are, hold on here. So I'm just waiting for here, there. Watch this again. I've literally done a buy to sell here. I've literally just done a sell to buy to sell, right? Watch this, if this comes off perfectly. So look at the daily now, right? Now I know off the daily, right, we've got a double top pattern. Quite simple, double top pattern. I know sellers are trying to push the price down. So institutions are pushing price down, and I know we're going to be coming down from this level, okay? Because it's telling me so. We've just touched below this. Let me get rid of all this now, yeah? Look what we have off the 1 hour, right? Look what we have. A change in character just here. See that? So we've had here, right? We've had a big sell-off. So this is that institutional level, which we know off the daily. It's come down, it's tapped in, we sell. It's come down, it's pulled back, it's dropped. Well, hang on here. It didn't go any lower, it created a new high. It didn't go any lower, it created a higher low. It's come all the way back up. We managed to see that. It's now come all the way back down and created a new low and lower high. And again, now I want you to focus on what's happening now. What's happening now, okay? Now we've got a lower low, a pullback, a lower low, a pullback. See that? See that? It's doing this. So we've got the 1 hour telling us to sell, okay? And if you line that up perfectly, I just want to check my microphone is still on because I keep tapping it. And the daily is telling me to sell. So I've got the daily telling me to sell. I've got the 1 hour telling me to sell. What's going to happen? Sell, okay? I'm putting the best probability of winning trades in my favor. And not only that, big risk reward ratios. So watch this, right? We're going to take a sell here, and again we'll go for a tighter stop loss. So I'm going to go for a 300 pip stop loss and we'll go for 5,000 pips. So 300 pip stop loss, which is around 30 pips, and 5,000 pips, which is around 500 pips if we're trading currency pairs. Watch this, right? And again, we'll just leave it like this, right? What I'm looking for is, first of all, I'm looking to see if we break below this low on the 1 hour. Yeah? So we do, okay? We break below it, okay? Well, actually, we break below just here. So now we're going into a downtrend. What I want to see now is, do we break the low on the daily, okay? Because if we break below the daily, then we're going down. If we don't, then we'll close the trade off, okay? Trade management now, okay? See what we're doing, trade management. This is sometimes normally where you take profit or TP1 would get hit, or you close off a percentage of the trade. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to use my knowledge, okay? So I want to see now, do we break below? Now we've rejected, which I'm expecting to reject from this level, because it's just buyers are going to start to take profit at this level, or sellers are going to start to take profit, okay? Okay, we go straight through it, okay? Do we please hit? Yes. Look how it taps my take profit. Let me see if we tap in. Nice. Take profit gets hit. And again, you see, keep an eye on what's going to happen now, right? As you see this big sell-off happen now, what do you think is going to happen on the day, on the 1 hour? Everybody's going to want to start to sell. And what's going to happen? Price is going to pull back and stop you out. I guarantee it. Watch price pull back now. See? See? Watch price now. I don't know what's going to happen. See if price breaks this level here. Watch this. Yes. See that? So what traders would have done here is they would have sold here, and they would have sold because they would have seen this. Remember what I said in the last episode? Price moves based off emotion. Everybody would have seen this big sell-off and they thought, I want to get into a trade now because it's in a downtrend. They would have sold here thinking it's a pullback, which it was, and then whack, price reverses, stops you out. The reason why that happened is because the move happened here. This is where you want to sell, at the top here. You don't sell here because there's no sign to sell here. The sign to sell off the daily was here. The daily was telling you to sell here. The 1 hour is telling you to sell here, not all the way down here. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I've ever burped on a YouTube video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete all these points here. I'm going to take one more trade, okay? And again, what we're going to do is we're going to mark up the previous high and the previous low. So there's the previous high and there's the previous low. Okay, you see that? Oh, I'm going to... and we're going to mark up the previous low. So, oh, I have done that wrong again. So I know now where traders are going to buy and sell the market. They're going to sell here. They're going to buy here. That's where the institutions are going to sell and buy. Okay. So what I'm looking for now is basically the same to line up with the 1 hour. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to see what happens. Oh, just to pause it here, again, right? Keep an eye on what's happening now. And again, this is what I say, keep an eye on what's happening now. What's happening now? Well, hang on here. You've got uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, resistance. Look at that. What do you think the next move is, everyone? It's a buy, isn't it? Focus on what's happening now on the charts. Uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend. I know buyers are going to buy from this level, or they bought from this level. I know institutions have pushed price up from this level. Okay, I know institutions pushed price down from this level. So I know there's going to be a lot of buying pressure. And when you line that up perfectly with the daily, which is, hold on here, let me see if I can get this perfectly. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to get this perfectly. In fact, yeah, you know what? Here. I'm going to buy the market somewhere. It's not. This isn't really ideal off the 1 hour. It's very difficult to spot this off the 1 hour, but it looks like we've definitely got some kind of level here, right? Let's see if we're getting an engulfing candle. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take a buy here based off the 1 hour support and resistance here. See that? See that? See that break and retouch to the upside? I'm just waiting for a change of character off the 1 hour, which I think is just about to happen here. So we've now gone here. We've gone downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback. Well, hang on here. This ain't a downtrend. This ain't gone any lower. We've created a new high. We're waiting for a pullback, and we're going to buy the market with the trend. So the 1 hour is telling me to buy. The daily is telling me to buy. What we're going to do, we're going to buy. So let's see if we get that. We're going to get a pullback just here. And let's buy it. Now I'm going to put a wide stop loss on this because normally this isn't kind of my perfect trade. So I'm going to go for maybe a 500 pip stop loss, and we'll go for a 2,000 pip take profit. Okay, so a nice little, I mean, that stop loss is a little bit tight. Let's see what happens on this one. Hopefully I get this trade right. Yes, come on. There's that. Look at that. Look at that. Literally stopped me out. Literally stopped me out, and then price goes up. My stop loss was in the wrong place. I knew it was too tight. I knew it was. But look, you see how we put everything together? Trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback. It's simple, isn't it? It's simple. Spend the time learning it. Spend the time. And what happens with the daily? Oh, at the daily, look at it. Trend up, pullback, trend up. So what I'm looking for now is I'm looking for a retapping of this level because I know sellers will push. Hold on here. There we go there. There's the tap in of this level. There's the tap in of this level. So I know sellers are going to start to sell again from this level, which it just has there. Do we get a retouch? Hold on. Come on. Retouch, 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 retouch. Come on. Yes. There's the tap in. So now look what happens here. Look what happens here. Come on, guys. Come on. Couldn't be any more simple. Look, look. Buyers from this level bought. Yeah. Uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, uptrend. Okay, well, we didn't go higher because then we would have done something like this here. We've now come down. We've now come down, created a new low, and we've done this. So these are the 4 points again. We've got the previous high, the previous low, the new high. The daily is telling me to sell. So let's go down to the 1 hour and let's look for that selling opportunity again. Yeah? And where is my selling opportunity on the daily? Okay, I'm looking for, well, first of all, I'm looking for a break below the here. I'm looking for maybe a break below a retouch to confirm we're going into a downtrend, which it just happened just here. Come on, retouch. Oh, you know what? That would have literally just been here. That, I mean, I'm going to cheat a little bit, but that would have been the tap in just here. You'd see this perfect. You'd actually see this perfectly. You'd see this perfectly on the. You'd see this perfectly on the 5 or 15 minute charts. But look at that, and again, focus on what's happening now. Focus on what's happening now. Okay, not what's happening here. Ignore that. Okay, what we've got here is we've got a tap in, a pullback, a tap in, a pullback, done, drop. So this is where this is on. You'd see this bet off the 5 or 15. Okay, so this is where you'd sell. This is where you sell because you're putting the 1 hour with the daily in your favor. And what I was hoping for, or what I was more hoping for, was you see how we come below. You see how we got this resistance level here. I was waiting for a break below and a tap in just here. Just here. See that? I was waiting for a tap in just there. And just to prove my logic, I know this trade wins, but this is where I would take a trade here. And just to prove my logic, right, I'll put an absolutely insane take profit level to see if we win it. Again, we'll go for 300 pip stop loss, 15,000 pip take profit. Okay, 15,000 pip take profit. Okay, I know price comes down. Now, what I want to see on the daily is I want to see this level here get tapped. I want to see this level here get tapped. But what I want to see is I want to see on the 1 hour, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the 1 hour. Keep an eye on the 1 hour, right? So trend down. We're looking for a pullback now. Okay, there's the pullback. There's the pullback. Do we go lower than this level here? Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, we now touch that level. Do we go lower? That's the next question. And looks like we're going up. Okay, come on. Come on, come down, come down, come down. Oh, that was close. That, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that trade off there. It looks like we're going back into an uptrend. Oh no, we come back down. I think we are going to go higher. Oh no, we're going to go up. There we go. I should have actually left that trade. I should have left it, but it is what it is. I shouldn't have really took the trade anyway because I kind of could see it was dropping. But yeah, look at this on the daily. Look at this on the daily. Look at that. Look at that. Trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback, trend down, pullback. And it looks like here we're slowing down. Watch this on the daily. Watch this now on the daily. See if I can get one more trade. Okay, see if I can get one more trade off the daily. Okay, so we've now got off the daily a new high being formed. Right, see that new high just there? Hold on, I keep drawing triangles and not circles. There we go there. Watch this, right? So I've created a new high. So we're looking for a tapping of the, oh, look at that tapping just there. Look at that tapping. So we've now gone here, downtrend, pullback, downtrend, pullback, downtrend, new high, tapping, whack. Watch that, see that? Can you see that? And see what happens. And we know there's going to be buyers at this level because I can see it here. There's buyers at this level. So I'm now waiting for, if I can get this perfectly, I don't think I will. I mean, ideally you should be buying here. You should be buying here. This would be your buying opportunity just here. Just here. I mean, again, I shouldn't really be taking this trade because I know it wins. But this is where you should be buying the trade here. That's where you should buy in it because you've got a change in character just here. And again, focus on what's happening now. We've had a downtrend, a pullback, a downtrend, a pullback, a downtrend, a switch in character. There's the previous high, there's the new high, there's the retouch, there's the new low. Okay, bang, rocket up. And ideally, I'm not going to take the, well, I'll take the trade just to prove it. But again, we'll go for a 1,000 pip now. And this is realistically, where's my take profit? This is realistically where you should be buying it here. But let's see how much price rocket ups from this level to see if I got it right on the daily. Let's see if we go any higher now. Let's do it by the daily. Yeah, just there. See how we create that new high? I'll close it off there. But you see, this is, let me see what the daily's saying. Okay, daily's got this massive rejection wick. And yeah, there you go there. See that? See that? You see how we've seen it happening? Look at that. And price goes up. Price goes up. See that? Bang. Like I said, I didn't like how price was going sideways there, but there you go there. Literally, we took, what, 3 or 4 trades and we made a 90% gain. Literally a 90% gain. And it was quite simple. There was nothing confusing about it. We're looking at the daily time frame as our support and resistance level. We're waiting that to give us a confirmation if it's a buy or sell. We then scale it down to the 1 hour time frame and we look for a buy or sell and wait for the 2 time frames to line up perfectly. This is exactly how I trade the buy and shoyer. If the buy and shoyer is telling me to buy or sell, I wait for the higher time frames to tell me the same thing. If it's telling me to buy the daily, if the higher time frame is telling me to buy and the buy and shoyer is telling me to buy, I'm going to buy. It's putting a higher probability in my favor. So then my name is Jamie Palmer, and that's how we made a nice little 90% gain in pretty much a very simple concept way of trading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode, which is episode 5, which is our final one of Mastering the 5-part series. So thank you for watching.